whatever Americans supposed to look like and make all the paperwork correct. And once we get the permit, then we come out and say, yeah, well, it's an Islamic program, by the way. But we created something called the Islamic Games. This program is designed to create an environment, a yearly event of young people of all nationalities, of all colors, of all religions, to come together on a sports activity, but having a primary concern and focus to organize young people that they may develop an understanding of life and its purpose. But we know everybody likes playing games. Kids love basketball. So we said, what could we use? If I go up to a guy 13 right now and say, yo, you want to come and hear about Islam to the mosque? I'll be like, yo, G, man, get out my face, man. I'm busy, kid. I'm trying to make some money. But if I say, yo, man, you want to play some basketball? Yeah, I play ball. So we thought, what is it that young people all over this city and all over the country, what is it that they love? They love this game called basketball. So we went to a brother who owns Met Food, and we said, listen, be our official sponsor on paper. We created the Islamic Games basketball tournament, $3,000 cash prize for youth and adults. And in light of the fact that Brother Ahmed Diallo was killed, we put Shooting for Peace, and it says Shooting for Peace on this flyer. It says Shooting for Peace, guns down. And we want to have a program that day as Muslims. We're going to take all the guns we can get from the hands of young people, and we're going to destroy them. We're going to encourage young people to give us their guns, bring the bullets, bring the drugs, and destroy it. We want to encourage young brothers and sisters in the community of all nationalities to reevaluate their understanding of life and the understanding of who God is. We want the young people to know that they have the greatest potential and the greatest abilities in their life first when they recognize who Allah is. But we thought this would be a technique that we would utilize, and that inshallah it would bring about some good results for us if we made it a yearly event and it was an organized event. So I just wanted to share this with you, brothers, very quickly, so that if you have any ideas, we need a good designer for shirts. We want brothers who know about the internet to help us put this on the net. We want to get brothers who know brothers all over the city of New York and Philadelphia and other places. We wanted to put all of the youth together and let the young people be in charge and let them make this a reality. And let young people on that day speak and give awards and speak about their vision and their hopes and their aspirations. So we just wanted to share that with you. Brothers, with that, I'm finished. And I guess if brothers have any questions or comments, we open the floor. Is that correct, brother? Huh? Okay. So brothers, questions, comments. If I said anything that you did not understand or anything that I said that was offensive to you, I do apologize. Okay. Any questions? Yes. Well, I'll tell you right now. Again, we have to look at parenting in Islam. We are a product of our home. If the Muslim parents did not raise their children with deen and teach them Islam in the home, this is one of the tragedies now that we find our brothers and sisters turning to drugs and violence and gangs. But again, I'll give you an example, brother. Part of this is the problem in the Muslim community because we're stuck in tradition. A young boy who's born in America is not going to go to any mosque and listen to anybody give him a speech in a language he does not comprehend. There's no need for him to sit there. He gains nothing. So one of the things that I say is that I think it's important for the young brothers in this audience to organize and to ask the leadership and the elders in the community to support more educational activities for young people. But you can't wait for someone to do for you what you may, in fact, now may have to do for yourself. So you young brothers have to develop programs, educational programs that are spiritually based, that would allow you to understand and appreciate the religion of Islam. Okay, the Imam didn't teach you, mashallah. Your mother didn't teach you, mashallah. Your father didn't teach you, mashallah. Now that you are getting older, you must learn on your own so that you can teach your children. We're not going to make any excuses for our imperfections. Mother didn't do it, father didn't do it, uncle didn't do it, no problem. The mosque didn't do it. You now begin to organize yourselves and educate yourselves about what Allah asks of you and begin to try to practice your deen. And if we know there are brothers who are in gangs or have girlfriends and things like that and like to come around the masjid and fight other brothers, we take their names and we step to them. And I'll help you. Because ain't no brother that tough. I don't care how tough they are. I don't care what gang they belong to. I pay them a visit just before Fajr. It ain't no problem. That's not a problem. And we visit out of love, not out of fear. But brothers, you have to know we cannot allow people in the Muslim community, young brothers, to become gangsters where they start intimidating people and other young brothers. We're not going to accept that. And some of those brothers who are in gangs, we got to sit down and talk to them and hear their story. Because a lot of times young people join gangs because they're looking for love, friendship, and family. And although your mother may be a doctor and your father may be a doctor, but every time you come home, nobody's there for you. But your homeboys call, yo, what's up, kid? You ate? Nah, kid, my mom's ain't here yet. I don't know how to cook. No problem, kid. Check it out. I'm going to call Domino's, man. I'm saying you have a fat pizza and a big Coke. What you want? When people do that for you in the street, it's natural. As a young person, you gravitate towards them. So I would say, you brothers here who care, let's organize. I'll work with you. I can come over here. We can meet at Masjid and we can meet around the city. We can organize and we can reach out to each other. We can't save everybody because we can't even save ourselves if Allah don't save us. But we can help somebody. And brothers, just remember this. Even the worst brother in your eyes can become the best brother tomorrow. I know brothers who were thuggish and gang and all that, and as soon as Allah touched their heart, they gave all that stuff up, man. I know brothers right now who make the adhan, who were from Palestine. They used to sell drugs all over Brooklyn. Right now, they in the mosque, every salah that they get, they leave their store and come right in the masjid and pray. So it's not how the young brother or sister is starting, it's how they will end the journey. And we got to do something about it, because when a brother becomes of the mindset of a thug, then he don't accept that fornication is forbidden. So he'll be sleeping with your sister and not even care. We don't want that in our Muslim community. We want to preserve the legacy of the goodness of the families of Islam and the principles that Islam has come to give us. So inshallah, brother, we need to work on it. Organize and let's work on it. And as I said, I'm prepared to help, inshallah. Brothers, how bad is drugs in Muslim community among youth? Is it really bad or just a few people? Just be honest with me. Huh? A few? Are the brothers who are in some of the gangs or cliques, are they very influential among the young people? This neighborhood right here. For example, in this... Okay. Well, we need to organize and do something about it. We need to organize. Brothers, let me ask you a question as I'm going to leave you now. What's the most important thing to you as a Muslim in this neighborhood, in this community? What's your name, brother? Shihab? What's most important to you, Shihab? To follow Allah? And what are some of your, if you had a choice to reach young Muslim brothers and sisters in the community, what would you use as a method of reaching them? What would be a good way? Let's say you was a bad guy on the street and I wanted to come and reach out to you. Of course you don't want me coming yelling in your face, screaming on you. What would be a good way or a technique for me to talk to you about the religion? Now that's important. He made a very important point, and that is, if you're going to help people, you have to first listen to their problem. And that's what I want us to do, brothers, is organize ourselves that some of the brothers and sisters who have problems, let's listen, man, because you never know what happened. A lot of people do a lot of things for reasons that we don't know. And unless people are willing to communicate those issues, we may never know. But again, my thing is not to really talk too much about it. Organize and reach out. Organize and reach out. Assalamu alaikum, brother. What's your name? Huh? Sajid? Brother Sajid, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many Muslim youth do you think make salat? Huh? 6? Woo, that's a good number. Out of 1 to 10, 6%? 60%? Out of 10. 4 out of 10? That's pretty good. I never see them on Jummah though. I don't see no young brothers on Jummah. 5? Alhamdulillah. Brothers, most of your friends, do they make salat? Honestly. Most of your friends, they pray 5 times a day? Most of your friends have girlfriends? I see head shaking. Head... No, honestly, brothers. How many brothers in here don't have no girlfriend? Somebody's crossing their toes. How many brothers in here have at least, and be honest, because it's just straight up talk, at least you've seen a Muslim girl in the community or a non-Muslim girl that touched your heart. And if you could get married to her in the future, you would marry. How many brothers have had that experience? Be honest, man, that you've seen somebody say, wow, if I can only marry her. Alhamdulillah, I like that. Brothers are honest, man. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Brothers, you have any question for me? If there's anything, any questions? Okay. Well, with that, I would say to you, Assalamu alaikum, and thank you for allowing me to be here.